Hello, this is Julie Henriquez, the Executive Director of Sisters in Crime. And today in the Sync Forward video, I want to talk about microaggressions. This is going to be one of several videos we're likely to do about microaggressions. And for more information about this topic, please take our Equity 101 course that Sisters in Crime is offering. But let's do a quick overview right now about what a microaggression is. A microaggression is considered an unintentional action or through word or through physical action that causes harm. So let's parse that down a little bit. Unintentional means that you didn't mean to do it. So I think that's the first time or two that you commit a microaggression, you can get that unintentional pass. I think that if people call you out or ask you not to do something and you continue to do it, it actually becomes intentional. So I'm not sure it's a microaggression then, but it's something that I want you to think about if people bring up behavior. So what is an example of a microaggression? Microaggression can include touching a Black woman's braided hair. A microaggression can include giving somebody a kiss on the cheek who doesn't welcome that action. A microaggression can include commenting on or staring at a woman's chest during a conversation. A microaggression can include a phrase that can be thought of as homophobic, as racist, as misogynistic, and that you use despite the fact that it causes those issues. A microaggression can include anything that you feel compelled to use the sentence, "I was just kidding," or can't you take a joke when you say it? So a microaggression can also include not remembering somebody's name or mispronouncing it, especially if you're, moderating a panel. It's your job to know how to pronounce everybody's names and to practice it. I do the Sisters in Crime podcast, and I'm always double checking names and making sure I get it right. With a last name like Henriquez, I think that I'm particularly knowledgeable about last names being mispronounced. But I'm also in a different position because as a white woman, it is very rare that people don't try to pronounce my name correctly. If I was a woman of color, there might not be that much attention paid. And that's just a fact. So microaggressions add up over time. The point of a microaggression is it dehumanizes people. By dehumanizing people, that's how power structures stay in place. And by dehumanizing a woman because of her appearance, by dehumanizing a Black person by saying, which one of you is this person, by not taking the time at a conference to read a name tag and to get a name right, or to remember what somebody wrote or who they are, or confusing people on a regular basis. Those are all microaggressions that we can all make at a point, but the idea is to learn from that and not make that mistake again. And too often, folks fall into the trap of getting away with microaggressions so they don't change their behavior. Well, it's 2023 as I'm recording this, and it's time to change your behavior so that you do no harm. And these microaggressions, again, they dehumanize people, cause harm. So don't do them. Ask yourself, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? If you did something and you remember or you feel like I misstepped, I made a mistake, apologize. And again, with apologies, remember that people don't have to accept the apology. That's not on them to make you feel better. Say, "I'm so sorry I mispronounced your name." Move on. That's you. It's not up to them to accept the apology. It's on you to make it and then to not do it again, or to do your best at not doing it again. So microaggressions are something to be aware of, to think about. When you see people committing them, to call them out on it, either at the time or at another time, but preferably at the time, so that they learn, and also so the person who is having the microaggression committed against them has an ally who is calling it out, right? Let's do no harm. Let's be kinder to each other. Work with those two principles, and that's going to help you determine what a microaggression is and make sure you don't commit them.